What's up, guys? Welcome to Blowin Smoke, where we grill, smoke, cook, and at the end of the meal, we have a fine cigar. Welcome back, fans. Here we go, another episode, Blowin Smoke. Thanks as always for the love, the feedback, the support. You like what you see? Be sure to hit subscribe, share it with your friends and family. Another episode on the go. Tonight we're all about the veggies. We're gonna kind of give back to all the freshness that we have in this world. So we're going with anything and everything I love that isn't meat. So we've got some really good veggies we're gonna grill up. We're doing portobello mushrooms. We're doing kebabs, and we're gonna end it with a really nice bean salad. Our veggie platter is kind of set up, guys. I'm gonna show you what we're doing today. Like I said, we're doing all veggies. Don't worry, you will not miss the meat. First off, we're gonna do our portobello mushrooms, guys. These are portobello mushrooms. They're beautiful. They're fresh. I picked all this up at the market today. Trails End Market here in London, open on the weekends. Anything you need produce, they even got meat, bakery, you name it, they got it. Check them out. That's where we got all our fresh produce for this episode. So we're gonna start by prepping our portobellos. Portobellos, you'll notice how they differentiate between the other mushrooms. They're larger, they're kind of the hockey puck, they say. Don't worry, we're gonna fill the net with flavor. What I like to do is trim the stems first before I prep them. So I just get a paring knife or a big knife. Just kind of discard that stem. It helps them kind of cook evenly too when I flip each side. So trim that up. You don't need the stem, guys. Save the stems when you're doing stock or soup. We don't need those little bit. And we're gonna do, just like we normally do, salt and pepper as our seasoning. Good flakes of kosher as usual. Fresh pepper. And this episode, we're using the garlic oil, guys. It's extra virgin olive oil, but what it has is garlic infused in it. So I'm getting that flavor from the garlic and the oil. It's gonna be fantastic. So let's dress these guys up. You only need a little bit. It's very strong stuff. I can already smell the garlic. Okay, I'm gonna marinate those up. One side's done. Now let's do the rear side here. Portobellos are fantastic as they're really flavorful. They're meaty. That's what's nice about these on the grill. You won't miss the steak, like I said. Salt, pepper, oil. These guys are set. All right. Secondly, we're gonna do some veggie kebabs. I've got another array of veggies here. So I've got the skewers here. These skewers I soaked for about a couple hours. Same kind of thing we did with the wood chips. You want to soak them a little bit so they don't burn. The nice thing when we're doing the veggies is the veggies cook a little bit quicker, so you can get away with soaking these a little less. So I like to kind of build it with cherry tomato. I got zucchini, red, yellow pepper, some corn, and some onions. So you can kind of put these together any way you like. I'm going to build a couple just to show you. And then, like I said, if you want to do it in a different order, you can. It's all going to taste good. What I did with the corn is I just cut them into kind of fours so that they slide through easier and they'll cook quicker. The goal with these is I want to get everything relatively the same size. It's going to help it all cook evenly. So I like to start with a cherry tomato on the base. Cherry tomato right at the bottom. And then let's go with a big chunk of zucchini. Just skewer everything in there, guys. The nice thing about this veggie platter is too, we got all the colors. Let's throw a red pepper in there. Kind of goes with that tomato. Big chunk of onion here. I'm also going to dress these the same way as I did the portobello. So you can see, get everything relatively the same size. It's fitting in nicely. It's got a nice chunk of corn. Corn I like to go on an angle. It's hard to go through that middle. Perfect. Look at that. I'll go another zucchini. Alternate, guys. Use whatever you like in any order you like. One more. Let's get a yellow in there. A little bit more onion. And we're going to end it. Always put a cherry tomato on top. Look at that. How good does that look? One down. I'm going to do about, I got enough here for probably close to 10 kebabs. Maybe we'll do 6, 7 if we load up on them. So we'll start the next one. Cherry tomato. Let's go red. Love the red pepper too. Zucchini. This is all fresh, local stuff. Another big thing of corn here. who doesn't love grilled veggies, and why not use the kebab? It's cool. You know, finger food's always easy to work with. If you have a party or something, you can give these out. I'm gonna go another pepper here. Another onion. Another zucchini. Like I said, there's no order to this. Do it however you like and use whatever you like. These are the veggies I happened to find at the market. I thought they would be perfect. Zucchini, and we're gonna tap it off with another cherry tomato. How good does that look? We'll do one more on camera for you guys, just so that I can decorate the plate. Take your time with this too, guys. I'm going a little quick, but you don't have to. You know, this isn't like the other food shows where they kind of time you with everything and make you buy ingredients, all that crap. We're all about taking your time, enjoying yourself, enjoying the food, enjoying your company too. Why not? It's great stuff. There you go. Pepper. Like I said, you're not going to miss the meat. We've got a lot of flavor here. Once in a while, it's good. The veggie thing is always a good route to go, you know. A lot of people are doing that, so we got to respect that. End it off. One last cherry tomato. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to dress these ones just to show you. Got my garlic oil again. Very potent stuff. Give it a quick bath. Don't worry about that garlicky smell, guys. That's what you want. It's good for you. We're not kissing anybody right now, so don't be shy on the garlic oil. And some pepper. Spin it around. The other side, make it rain on this stuff. Salt. It's okay, we're outside. You can make a little bit of a mess. One last splash of oil. Perfect. I'm going to finish prepping the rest of these, and then we're going to hit the grill. Grill's fired up. We're about 325. That's what we want. I cleaned up the grill the other day, guys, because we were doing all veggies, so we don't want any meat residue or not. Grill's nice and clean. Let's load her up. Got my kebabs here. I like to put them on an angle. They're going to start to sizzle because we got that garlic oil. That is it. Nice and slow. You can hear it. Moving to the back here. The grill's nice and hot, like I said. The last couple in the front. You hear that? That is beautiful. Music to my ears. And our portobellos, same thing. They're going to start to sizzle. Remember, these aren't going to take long. So we're going to let them go, shut the grill, and then we'll rotate and flip everything, and we'll show you the char marks. Ten minutes in, guys. We're going to give these guys another brush. We've got some of that garlic oil left over. Going to give them a quick kind of baste, and then we're going to flip them. You can see the color's been changing on them. The char is starting to go. The cherry tomatoes are blistering really nicely. The onions, it's going to be good stuff. All right. Look at that. That is what we want to see. Look at the color on the zucchini, the corn. This looks good, guys. Kebabs are flipped. Let's do the mushrooms now. You can see the bubbling kind of towards the stem. That means they're ready to flip. You can see I've got a little bit of char on that. Just like cooking a steak, guys. These are very meaty mushrooms. Treat them the same way. We're going to finish on this side, then we're going to throw them on the top burner. Last element of our dish is our 6-bean salad. So I've got my 6-bean medley, bought in the can, rinsed, drained, ready to go. Let's add those. Get a big bowl for this, guys, because we're going to add a few good things to it. We've got some diced cucumber. Some diced onion, and we had those cherry tomatoes left over, so I gave those a dice. Look at that. Look at the color on that, guys. It's perfect. Toss in some oil or extra virgin, and I've got some balsamic glaze here, guys. It's a balsamic vinaigrette glaze. It works really well with these kind of salads. It adds a little bit of sourness and some really rich flavor. I like to add a little bit of that. Just drizzle in there. And the final thing, I've got some fresh cilantro. I'm going to just roughly dice that up. Cilantro is a really nice herb, guys. It's very fresh. Kind of is going to round out the flavors. We've got the onions, the tomatoes, the cucumbers, the medley of the bean. Toss this around first. incorporate the vinegary dressing. We've also got that oil. Perfect. And at the very end now, boom. Look at that. Cilantro. This thing's ready to serve. Let's plate it up. It's time to eat. Killer meal we just did, guys. Now we're going to have an awesome drink to go with it. Sticking with the veggie theme, I'm going to whip up kind of a vegan Caesar. So let's prep that. Got the Canada Glass lemon juice. Our Caesar rimmer, which is celery salt, a few other herbs and spices. It's good stuff. Get that coated beautifully. Handful of ice. We like it nice and chilled. Okay. Big shot of vodka. We're using Smirnoff. There we go. I like my Caesar a little spicy, so I got some nice Tabasco. A few dashes of that. Little trick. I like adding some olive brine. Adds a little extra saltiness. Boom. Just a splash of that. And because it's a vegan Caesar, we're using our Walters Vegan Caesar Mix, guys. They use the dulse seaweed instead of the clam. So it's fantastic. Walters, they're a great company. If you like your Caesars, look them up. They make spicy, regular, you name it. We're using the vegan one today. Big splash of that. Right to the top. And what's a Caesar without some garnish? So I'm going to throw in a couple more of those olives. I love olives. I love the saltiness. Nice thing about Caesar, guys, it's kind of like having a meal and a drink. My bar spoon. Perfect. Ready to go. Let's eat. I'm going to garnish our Caesar with some leftover cilantro. Boom. Look at this meal, guys. How good is this? I've got our meaty Portobello mushrooms. They came out awesome. You're not going to miss the steak. They're filling. They're satisfying. Hearty. That's what we want. Look at that rainbow veg, guys. We got all the colors there. Zucchini, peppers, onions, cherry tomato finish. Fantastic. And why not, to cool things off, a beautiful bean salad. 6-bean medley. It's going to fill you up as well. Some cooling cucumber. A little bit of cilantro for flavor. All in all, guys, great meal. It's vegetarian. It's healthy. It's fantastic. Enjoy. Cigar time, guys. We've got our W&D long filler Honduras cigar. Long filler cigar is perfect for the meal we just had, so let's light this baby up. And start by toasting it. As usual, always toast your cigar first. Get the bottom going a little bit. Alright, fry her up. You'll notice a large cigar, a long filler, just means that the tobacco leaves kind of run throughout versus some of the other cigars where there's scraps. It kind of makes for a longer, smoother smoke. I think that's perfect for the meal we just had. If you notice, that was a very hearty, filling meal. Despite the fact it was vegetarian, it still really filled us up, guys. We had all those fresh ingredients working together, so this is a smoke that really goes with it. Very smooth, perfect. This is a cigar you want to take your time with. Sit out here, it's a beautiful night. I'm pretty full, I want to just relax. Maybe smoke this for a good hour. Let it burn down slowly. Enjoy that smooth flavor. Just some tips for tonight. As always, guys, when you're using wood chips or skewers like we did, you want to soak them. Soak them for a good hour or two so they don't completely flare up on the barbecue. That's what we did. You want to get the veggies equal size, like we did with the corn, the zucchini, the onion, the red pepper. We made them cook evenly. And the Portobello mushrooms, you just want to kind of treat them the way you would steaks, guys. We flipped them one side each. Perfect. We took that stem out. The stem kind of gets some woodiness that you don't want. It worked out really well by removing that. And we finished with the bean salad. Really refreshing. Complement the meal nicely, guys. That meal was fantastic. Game, set, match. You don't always need the meat, guys. Respect the veggies. Use fresh ingredients. That's the biggest thing. Freshness equals flavor. And as always, where there is smoke, there's flavor.